Not only are we on the cusp of Friday, but also the start of spring.
Yes, a very, very welcome sight. The start of spring after a bitterly cold winter. But Scott, I crunched the numbers, and although this was a cold winter, it only stacks up as 40th in the ranking of 40th coldest winter. So not that cold when you think about historical standards, but in recent history, yeah, this was a cold winter for us, but this is a very similar winter that we would have in the 1980s, 1970s. So just looking back at climatological data, I couldn't believe that it tied for 40th coldest winter on record here in Scranton since 1901. So in the grand scheme of things, not that cold, but it certainly felt like it. And today was actually a nice reprieve. We had temperatures right about average and sunshine prevailing for a large part of the day. That was a live view of Billtown, a quiet night in Williamsport. 46 is the current temperature in Lewisburg. We're at 42 in Williamsport, 43 in Bloomsburg. Scranton is currently sitting at 40. We're now falling to the 30s for points east. Shahola at 30, 35 in Storuca. We got a triad of 37s over Pleasant Mount, Tafton, and in Stroudsburg. So a little bit cooler where we're starting to see a bit of a clearing. We've got clouds overhead from a few sprinkles that rolled through. Not really much. Here in our backyard, we had a few drops. Not even going to call that an accumulation. It's more of a trace. That means you could see it falling, but you can't measure it. So not really much moisture in the atmosphere right now. Could change for those of us as we go into the day tomorrow. We're tracking this quick Alberta clipper system. A clipper means it clips us with some moisture. We're going to see it tomorrow, and it originates in the province of Alberta in Canada. So that's why we call it an Alberta clipper, and it's going to clip us tomorrow with a few showers, maybe even a downpour or two into the afternoon hours, but it's short-lived. Starts around noon, ends around 5, 6, 7 o'clock. So it won't be a long-winded event, and it won't give us much moisture either. That's another feature of Alberta clippers. They're kind of moisture-starved. It's not going to give us a big total of an inch or two. We're talking about a quarter inch to a half inch of rainfall for your day tomorrow, and it happens in the afternoon hours. So if you have anything to do tomorrow morning, you should be all right. There's a live view of Pottsville. We've got the clouds overhead there in Schuylkill County. They'll start to break up as we go through the rest of the night tonight. 40 is the current temperature, as I said, here in Scranton with calm winds. Could be a bit of fog further north with those calm winds and enough moisture in place at the surface in parts of Potter, Tioga, Bradford, and Susquehanna counties. But look at these temperature departures from 24 hours ago. We're anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees warmer than we were at this time yesterday. And when you look towards the west, Cincinnati, 16 degrees warmer than they were 24 hours ago. Indianapolis, also 13 degrees warmer than this time of night last night. So some of this warmth is headed towards us, and temperatures tomorrow could top out near 60 degrees in parts of the Susquehanna Valley. Here in Scranton, we could touch 57 or 58 degrees. So we got warmer air on the way. Remember, average high temperature for this time of year is 49, so we'll be 10 degrees above average or so. That clipper system will bring us some rain as we head throughout our day tomorrow. And then this weekend, one of the 2 weekend days looks better than the other. If you can have flexible plans, I suggest doing them on Saturday. I'll show you that in just a bit. Let's show you tonight. Clouds start to dwindle as we head throughout the overnight. We actually have clear skies tonight, and that helps us to cool down into the low 30s, upper 20s for those mountainous regions. But notice this quick layer of white over our northern tier. That could be a bit of fog for those of you waking up in Montrose, Towanda, and Wellsboro. So just watch out for some reduced visibility. As we head throughout our Friday, the clouds thicken up, and by 12:30, the first few showers are knocking on the doorstep of central Pennsylvania. Downpours possible as these showers roll through with the clipper. It's right as you do your evening commute. So prepare on delays as you're headed home from school or work. Have the umbrella handy. This will be rainfall throughout 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock, ending in central Pennsylvania around 6:30, ending in eastern Pennsylvania a little bit later around 8 o'clock or so. So if you have late night plans, if you're going out in downtown Stroudsburg tonight, you'll be dealing with the rainfall. Have the umbrella handy. And then we're not done with the rain further south until about 9 o'clock or so. Hold on to the cloud cover overnight, Friday into Saturday. Saturday morning, we also hold on to the cloud cover, but it breaks out to sunshine into the afternoon hours. So it's going to be a beautiful day. Temperatures around 60 degrees, a calm wind, really nice for Saturday. Clouds come back in quick for Sunday, and they're going to take over for a large part of your Sunday too. And then we'll have showers throughout the afternoon, evening, and then overnight into Monday further north. So as far as rainfall amounts, a quarter inch to a half inch through our day tomorrow from the clipper. And then on Sunday, an additional quarter inch to a half inch for points north. I think most of the southern tier is going to be kind of spared from the rainfall on the way for Sunday. It's going to remain further north for most of the day. There's your 7-day forecast. Temperatures in the 50s for your first day of spring. Same for Saturday. Saturday looks like a great day to get outside. Sunday temperatures in the 60s, but after the showers exit Monday morning, temperatures also take a tumble, and we see only highs in the 40s. Now that's about average for this time of year, but hey, I don't see a 32 or below as a high on that 7-day board, and that's something to celebrate.
I'm very bullish on spring.
Yes, so
Very
we all
bullish.
are. We all are.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Yep.